Have you ever looked at the woman in your life and wondered if she's truly worth your time, your energy, your very essence? Warrior, let me ask you, how many men have been lured by beauty only to find themselves trapped in a web of manipulation, disrespect, and deceit? Believe me, the world is full of women who wear masks of charm while hiding intentions that can drain the soul of a man who dares to care too deeply. But you, watching this, are not just any man. You are a seeker of wisdom, a guardian of your own virtue, and you refuse to waste your life on someone who cannot match your strength and values. The great Marcus Aurelius once said, "A man's worth is no greater than the worth of his ambitions." And your ambition, warrior, is to live a life of integrity, free from the shackles of toxic relationships. This video will reveal the unmistakable signs of a woman who does not deserve your time, exposing the harsh truths that most men overlook. From subtle mind games to outright disrespect, we'll arm you with the wisdom of the Stoics to discern, decide, and walk away with dignity. Before we start, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel, Warrior, because this isn't just another video, it's a lesson in self-respect, and you have to watch until the end. Let's begin. Number 1, she plays mind games. Have you ever felt like you're walking on a tightrope, unsure of where you stand with a woman? Believe me, warrior, a woman who plays mind games is not worth a second of your time. These games are not just manipulations. They are a deliberate attempt to control, confuse, and undermine you. She thrives on ambiguity, keeping you guessing about her intentions. One day, she showers you with affection, making you feel like the center of her universe. The next, she withdraws, leaving you questioning what you did wrong. This is not love. It's a tactic to gain power over you by keeping you emotionally off balance. A wise man once said, "Clarity is the foundation of trust." Marcus Aurelius would advise us to approach such situations with reason and not emotion. When a woman plays these games, she reveals her lack of respect for your time and energy. You must ask yourself, does her behavior align with your values as a man of purpose, or are you merely a pawn in her endless cycle of control? A stoic man values his inner peace above all. He does not waste it on someone who thrives on chaos. Her tactics might include canceling plans at the last minute, withholding affection to provoke a reaction, or even flirting with others to spark jealousy. These actions are not signs of a woman testing your strength. They are signs of a woman who lacks maturity and virtue. Zeno of Citium taught us that self-control is the key to mastering life. The moment you see these signs, warrior, exercise the strength to walk away. Number 2. She lacks respect for you. Respect is the cornerstone of any meaningful relationship. Without it, even the most passionate connections crumble into dust. Have you ever noticed how a woman's actions, tone, or even the smallest gestures can reveal whether she holds you in high regard? Believe me, warrior, a woman who lacks respect for you will never honor your worth as a man. She will belittle your efforts, dismiss your opinions, and treat your boundaries as inconveniences. Such behavior is not only toxic, it is a direct insult to your dignity. Seneca once said, "He who respects himself is safe from others." A stoic man does not tolerate disrespect because he knows his value and refuses to be diminished by anyone. When a woman cuts you off mid-sentence, disregards your achievements, or undermines your decisions, she exposes her lack of appreciation for the man you are striving to become. Ask yourself, would Marcus Aurelius have allowed anyone to disregard his virtues and principles? Of course not, because self-respect demands that you only surround yourself with those who reflect your values. A disrespectful woman will use sarcasm disguised as humor, criticize you in public, or demand that you cater to her every whim while offering nothing in return. This is not partnership, it is servitude. High-value men recognize this imbalance and refuse to engage with anyone who chips away at their self-worth. Epictetus taught us that we cannot control others, only our responses to them. So, when faced with disrespect, you must have the courage to walk away. You're watching this video because you refuse to compromise your self-respect for fleeting affection. Stand firm, warrior, and surround yourself with those who uplift you. Her actions don't match her words. Words are easy to say, warrior, but actions, they are the true measure of character. A woman who says one thing but does another is showing you the inconsistency of her heart. Have you ever heard promises of loyalty and commitment only to find her behavior speaking the language of betrayal? Believe me, this is a red flag you cannot ignore. Her words are the bait, but her actions reveal the truth. A Stoic man observes, he doesn't merely listen. Zeno of Citium taught us the importance of aligning actions with virtues. He said, well-being is achieved by small steps, but it is no small thing. When a woman tells you she respects you, but repeatedly disregards your boundaries, when she claims she values you, yet prioritizes her convenience over your efforts, she is not worthy of the energy you invest. The dissonance between what she says and what she does is not an accident. It is a habit rooted in a lack of integrity. Think of Marcus Aurelius, who led armies with words of courage but stood beside them in battle with deeds of valor. If her actions betray her words, ask yourself, does she share the same values of honesty and consistency that you live by? The answer lies in her patterns, not her promises. A Stoic man discerns these truths and never turns a blind eye to them. She only cares about your money. A woman who values you solely for your wealth doesn't see you as a man. She sees you as a resource. Have you ever felt like your worth in her eyes rises and falls with the size of your wallet? Believe me, warrior, this is not affection. It's exploitation disguised as admiration. A Stoic man must recognize when he is being treated not as a partner, but as a provider, a means to an end rather than a person of value. Epictetus wisely taught us, wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. Yet a woman who only cares about your money will always want more gifts, more luxury, more proof of your ability to finance her desires. She measures love by what you can give, not by who you are. Ask yourself, does this align with the life of virtue and discipline you are striving for? Or does it erode your principles inch by inch? She will subtly demand, hinting at expensive dinners, vacations, or gifts, while offering little in return. This dynamic is parasitic, not reciprocal. Marcus Aurelius would remind us that true partnership is built on shared values, not material exchange. If her affection vanishes when the flow of money stops, then she was never there for you in the first place. She flirts with everyone. Flirting is a language of attention, warrior, and a woman who flirts with everyone is speaking to the world, not to you. Have you ever noticed her casting glances, sharing laughs, or exchanging suggestive words with others while you stand nearby? Believe me, this behavior isn't harmless. It's a symptom of her craving validation from anyone and everyone. A Stoic man understands that true connection is exclusive, built on mutual respect and loyalty, not scattered like seeds in the wind. Seneca once said, "Fidelity is the bond of a virtuous soul." A woman who flirts with everyone lacks the commitment to honor that bond. She thrives on the fleeting thrill of attention, treating her interactions as a stage for admiration rather than a reflection of her values. This isn't confidence, it's insecurity masked by charm. Ask yourself, warrior, can you trust a woman who cannot control her need for external affirmation? The answer lies in her actions, not her excuses. She may claim it's innocent or accuse you of overreacting, but her behavior speaks louder than her justifications. High-value men like Marcus Aurelius would never tolerate such a lack of virtue. He understood that a partnership must reflect the strength of both individuals, not the distractions of one. Her inability to focus her attention on you alone shows she isn't worthy of the commitment you bring to the table. She's always comparing you to others. Comparison is a thief, warrior, and a woman who constantly compares you to others is stealing from your peace of mind. Have you ever heard her speak words like, "Why can't you be more like him?" Or, "He would have done it differently"? Believe me, This isn't about improvement. It's a calculated way to make you feel inadequate. A stoic man does not measure his worth by the yardstick of others, and he certainly doesn't let anyone else do it for him. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one." A woman who compares you to others fails to see the man standing before her, unique in his virtues and struggles. She views relationships as a contest, constantly seeking what she perceives as better while undermining the value you bring. This behavior doesn't reflect love or respect. It reflects her inability to appreciate what she has. Her comparisons may start subtly, a comment here, a glance there, but over time they erode your self-worth. Imagine Zeno of Citium allowing himself to be measured against others. He wouldn't. He built his philosophy on the belief that true strength comes from within, not from external validation. Similarly, you must stand firm against a woman who tries to mold you into someone else's image. She ignores your needs. A relationship without reciprocity is like a ship without a rudder. It drifts aimlessly, leaving one person stranded. Warrior, have you ever felt like your needs are invisible, overlooked, or dismissed? Believe me, a woman who consistently ignores your needs isn't just neglecting her role in the partnership. She's revealing her lack of empathy and respect for you as a man. A stoic man knows his worth and understands that his needs are not a weakness but a vital part of his humanity. Epictetus taught, "Know first who you are and then adorn yourself accordingly." A woman who disregards your emotional, physical, or spiritual needs is showing you that she does not value who you are. Instead of seeking to understand your struggles, she prioritizes her desires, expecting you to pour into her without any return. This imbalance isn't a sign of strength on her part, it's a failure to connect on a meaningful level. She might dismiss your concerns, belittle your feelings, or offer hollow apologies without change. Marcus Aurelius would remind us that our duty is to act with integrity, but it is not our burden to carry relationships that drain us. A stoic man doesn't beg for acknowledgement. He stands firm in the knowledge that mutual respect is the foundation of any meaningful bond. Warrior, life is too short, too precious to spend it entangled with someone who doesn't see your worth. The Stoics taught us that our time and energy are finite, and wasting them on a woman who plays games, disrespects you, or ignores your needs is an affront to the virtues you strive to live by. Believe me, every moment you spend with someone unworthy is a moment stolen from the life you're meant to build. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." The power is yours, warrior, to choose relationships that uplift rather than drain, to demand respect instead of begging for scraps of affection. The journey of a stoic man is not an easy one, but it is a path of self-respect, wisdom, and unshakable virtue. Now it's your turn to act. Leave a comment below saying, "Challenge accepted," and let the world know you are committed to living a life guided by reason and respect. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. Together, we will continue uncovering the truths that make us stronger, wiser, and more resolute. This is your life, warrior. Live it with purpose, and never settle for less.